Good day traders, this is Trader X4 from Redknight Trading. Today is September the 9th 2019. Monday. It's a quiet day today. Mondays generally are when it comes to trading, so I'm going to take the opportunity to talk to you about how to trade the power levels. I've put out quite a few videos already on how to trade the power levels, but the object of the game is to attempt to try and make it simpler for you as a trader who are trading the power levels. I'm always looking to fine-tune and make it simpler for you to understand. If you're a power level user, you already know that you get 6 levels in the pack, 6 indicators in the pack. The one I prefer to use is the zones indicator. That's my personal preference. As you can see, I've got a 1 hour chart and a 4 hour chart. I do have some additional levels manually drawn by myself on my charts in addition to the power zone levels. So for reference, these levels have nothing to do with the power zone levels. They're just some additional manual levels that I've chosen to apply to my charts. The power zone levels, in this case, the zone one I'm using are these. The blue, 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 they're generally in sets, green, 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 and above the price, red, red, red. So there they are, the power zone levels. On this particular indicator I'm using is the zone 1, the coloured zone, the long term zone 1. Okay, so how do we trade this? How do we trade this? The same concept applies to whatever power level you choose to use, whether it be the scalping one, short term one, long term one, the zones one, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The concept still applies. With the zones, we have a resistance and we have support. Okay, resistance, support, resistance, support. So, as we're in an uptrend, my bias in the uptrend would be when I see resistance broken and tested, that's my signal for getting in. In a downtrend, if I see support broken downwards and price comes back to test it, looking for more sellers, because that's essentially what the price is doing. It's probing for buyers and sellers, and when it can't find any more, it'll continue its trend until it finds additional sellers or buyers. All right, and that's how it works. It probes, and that's the reason why we can spend a considerable period of time in what we call the consolidation area. It is probing for buyers and sellers until it accumulates enough, to continue its journey north, or in a downtrend south. All right, so as price comes through a power zone, I'm looking for price to come through the power zone and close. Let's speak about the bars. I have a preference to bar charts. Most people use candle charts. Then again, there's quite a considerable amount of people out there as well who use bar charts. My personal preference is a bar chart, because what I'm looking for is where does the candle close. All right, where does the candle close? Is it closed up and is the price closing in the upper part of a candle or the lower part of a candle or the middle of a candle. These are the things I'm looking for. Where does the bar close? Same likewise on the 4 hour. And if I'm seeing price closing on the 1 hour above a zone and also on a 4 hour above a zone, that gives me a clue that the price is likely to continue to the next zone. Alright, so let's take this scenario. Price comes up. As you can see here, the closers are wider, so there's strength in the move. Alright, then we get to here. No close above that, start closing below. And it starts consolidating. Alright, so that tells me that we're probably going to get a test of this zone. And as you can see, we did, and on here as well. Remember, these are 4 hour bars, these are 1 hour bars, so it's probably going to be this candle. Alright, and then here, when the next candle started, came and tested the zone along with the 1 hour, and then off it went again. So how do I work that out? The bars go up, they come, the closers get bigger, then they start petering off. Now if you look at the volume indicator at the bottom here, there's just nothing happening. It means price action is taking a rest. And it just sit there probing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, looking for orders. Okay, and only when we get to here, price decides it's time to go again, because now the closers are slightly higher. Okay, this one closed slightly lower, but there wasn't a great deal of volume. Even though the volume is green, there wasn't a lot of volume. Okay, until we get to here. Okay, and the candle started closing just in the top 50% of itself, and the volume starts picking up. Hence the reason why we've got the move. Okay, so we get to here, this bar here, big volume, big bar. Okay, now when this sort of thing happens at a level, beware. It could be that they are getting ready to switch sides, because all of a sudden a lot of volume has come in. That does not necessarily mean strength at the time. Just be careful, because the bar is closed right at the top, and we've also got big volume as well. Then we go into a bit of consolidation, price bouncing around because the volume drops off here. Okay, it drops off around here. Same likewise on your 4 hour. Alright, so now because we've got closers above this level, that indicates to me it's going to take a break for a while, which it did, and then it's likely to go again. And if I can just pour this in, and what it's likely going to try and do is make a beeline for this zone. Now remember, price never just goes up in a straight line unless the market is taken by surprise, and we've all seen it where it can just shoot up in under 2 seconds. But generally price does not go in a straight line, so just bear that in mind. But as the closers have broken this zone, I will be looking, keeping my eye on increasing volume now. Here we've got it here on the 4 hour. It's still relatively decent, the volume here. It's not like down here. This volume bar got some volume in it, and so I'm likely to continue staying in on this trade unless this volume starts dropping on both. All right, so that really is an outlook on how to trade the Redknight Powerzone using the close of the candle and your volume. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some insight into another trading method that you can use around the Redknight Powerzones. So based on that, this is Redknight Trader X4 signing out. I wish you all safe trading. Bye bye.